My name is Jonathan Christiansen, and I am the head brewer and owner of Zymurgy Brewing Company in Menomonie, Wisconsin. Zymurgy is the study of fermentation. It's also the last word in the dictionary, and so we kind of like that word around here because we call it study of the magic of fermentation. And it's a silly word that people struggle to say all the time. I started brewing my own beer when I was 18 years old, before I was 21, basically just because I could buy the ingredients to make beer before I could buy beer. And then after that, it turned into kind of a full-blown obsession with finding out that there's a lot more flavors in beer when you make it yourself, as well as that's kind of what jump-started me into going to brewing school after starting to make my own beer. And I realized at first it was just a hobby, but then I realized that you could actually make money making beer. I decided to open up Zymurgy Brewing Company because I've always wanted to own my own brewery. I've worked for other people over the last 12, 13 years. And I had a lot of fun times brewing in Las Vegas, brewing in the Milwaukee area. But I really wanted to open my own place. So I have 100% decisions on everything with staff, with how we train the staff, with the beer styles that we have. So it was more of a lifelong dream to own my own place. So favorite style of beer to brew and drink? Sure. I'm drinking a Weiss beer right now, and I usually always go back to drinking a Weiss beer. It's one of my favorite beer styles to brew, even more than drink sometimes. Every time you make the mash with a Weiss beer, it smells like cream of wheat. So if you ever grew up on having like that hot cream of wheat cereal in the morning, it smells almost just the same. And it's a fun beer style to brew. I like the smell of the yeast strain. It's a very specific yeast strain as well. Another one I would say is anything dark. So like the Terry Porter or Russian Imperial Stout. That's fun to brew because when you make the mash, it smells like cocoa and chocolate and coffee. So those are kind of my two favorite styles.
If you could tell the world one thing, what would it be?
That's a tough one. Let me drink on that real quick. I guess never ignore the fun classic styles like Pilsners, Weiss beers, the very clean beer styles that are sometimes more difficult to make than just flavor bombs that are over the top. But for anybody that's interested in good beer, I would just say always try something new and never limit yourself to just a couple beer styles and drink a lot.
That's good advice.
Good advice, yeah.